It was all about honoring our retired teachers, bluegrass and other music, food, fun, games, some big prizes, and the annual event that supports all of our local nonprofit agencies who participate and who have come to depend on the graciousness of the Magoffin County Community Foundation in their annual support of raising funds to further their cause. In between some showers, and even during those showers, for a few who weren't fazed by them, thousands of people treaded across city, county, and beyond state lines to hear thousands of dollars worth of entertainment for mere $10. Some of the biggest names in bluegrass, and even the appearance from the man in black himself, a.k.a. Scotty B, who agreed that the weather really didn't slow down the fun.
So I'll dream till I hear you love me, and I'll hope till I see your smile.
We've been talking about Jackson ever since the fire went out. I'm going to Jackson. Look out, Jackson Town.
We'll go on down to Jackson. Go ahead and wreck your hell.
Absolutely. I think the people come and have a little shower, whether they'll stay right there, and because they know the good acts are coming and the whole thing. So we really appreciate it. We feel that you can't rest on your laurels. We've got to be something fresh for the community because it's a fun day. And if you're doing something over and over, well, it gets a little monotonous. So we try to come up with something new each year. One of our special events is we are honoring all of the retired teachers. We want to honor someone or some person who is given back to the community over the years, and we've thought about doing a teacher or several teachers, but you really need to honor them all because they've all really done a great job for us.
We all know the sacrifices our teachers make in pursuit of this very noble profession. And certainly they are not recognized enough for all that they do for all of us. Now, how would you like to spend several hours a day with 20 or so kids, all of which have a mind of their own and want to do their own thing? And you, the teacher, are to get them to think about how to improve themselves, behave like adults, and study subjects that currently have no meaning for them. All of these students are 8, 10, and 12 years old.
My name is Candace Conley. I taught for 39 years in Magoffin County. I taught in a one-room school, two-room school, and then later consolidated school. Education has always been great in Magoffin County. It's certainly different today than when I was teaching. Scotty asked if I remembered him. Of course, I had to tell a little story about him. I remember when he, Johnny Higgins, and Gerald Ryan Denny came to the Old Sidersville Grade School wearing their beautiful little knickers and knee socks. They were 3 wild and lively little boys.
And we didn't have no schoolhouse to teach in. So May Minutes had a house that like this portrait, had 2 rooms in it. And so she said, I'll give you half of my house to teach schooling, and had 27 children. And so that was my first school that I taught. And she lived on one side with 6 children, and I taught in the other half with 8 children.
So tell me what y'all been doing today?
We've been playing games, having lots of fun. We've ate.
What's been the best part?
Probably me getting the chance to win $100.
So did you get the $100?
No, we haven't drawn yet. My favorite part, probably get my hair sprayed. Probably get my hair sprayed. Yeah.
Yep.
With the trees on the hillside of the mountain, always looking up for the sky. Reminds me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before we died. My mom and daddy rested
Oh, probably hot dog for you. Probably hot dog. Yeah, hot dog.
By comparison, how's this year going for you guys? I mean, everybody's kind of worried about the rain and the crowd, but what's your all's kind of feel?
Well, we've done pretty good so far. If the rain hold off, but as far as up to now, we've done extra good.
And you all go kind of all out every year. What all do you all do to raise money for this?
You mean what we $1,000 and a gun and a picture. The picture's up in Bailey. There's a $200 picture.
It's a lot of work for us, and this is our main fundraiser of the year.
How much of raising y'all's own money is a part of like your equipment and everything? How much do you depend on raising your own money?
Oh, I'd say 75 or 80%. They're on our fundraising to keep our equipment going and stuff. Yeah.
Y'all like the music at all? Not your cup of tea. Okay, well.
Not at all.
It's old people. Is that old people music?
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, maybe not all of it, proving there's something for everyone. A lot of the younger generation, and many from mine and older, stuck it out till the rainy end for Halfway to Hazard, who laid down an awesome ending to an awesome day. And with all the food, all the fun, all the games, all the prizes, no one had a better day and a bigger smile than Phyllis May, who won the car drawn for that night and who got to pick it up and drive off today.
It's just a lot of fun.
For high-speed internet starting at 15 meg for all of your gaming, movie, home, and business solutions, or to watch TV, including your favorite local channels without a contract with hundreds of channels and digital and HD quality, and to stay connected 24/7 with friends and family, a direct line to 911, or to give your business the link it needs, choose telephone service you know is always there. Just click on their link on this site to find out how affordable the latest technology in communications can be. Foothills Communications. Last night, during a regular session of the Montgomery County Extension Board, the governing body, if you will, over the Montgomery County Extension Service, set tax rates as all governing bodies are doing this time of year as we begin a new fiscal year. They did so by taking about a 10% cut off of the tax rate. Given the current economic climate, especially in eastern Kentucky, keeping taxes as they are is often hard for local governmental bodies to do, much less to decrease taxes, often taking the compensating rate or taking an even higher number in an effort to pick up for lost gains. However, the Montgomery County Extension Board last evening, according to board member John Blanton, was able, he said, after keeping a close eye on their fiscal responsibilities, they were able to reduce the tax rate from a 10.2% margin where it had been on real property that was assessed to all Montgomery County residents to decrease it by 10%, which brought it down to 9.2%. That new tax rate, new lowered tax rate, will take effect at the beginning of the fiscal year, which is now retroactive to the tune of a couple of weeks. However, it will be noticed to the tune of about $40,000 over the course of the year that the Extension Board will not collect as a reduction of those taxes, saving the county about $40,000 by cutting their tax rate from 10.2% to 9.2%. He said after making the motion to do so last night, there was unanimous support by the board who was in attendance. Still more headlines, but right now a few reminders and announcements, and a few birthdays as well on tonight's community calendar brought to you by McGoffin Farm Bureau. Birthdays kick off the calendar tonight. The first, a happy birthday to Cleo Harmon. Happy birthday with a whole lot of love from a whole lot of family and friends. Happy birthday, Cleo Harmon. And birthday wishes tonight also going out to Natalie Gamble from your family and a whole lot of friends as well. Natalie, the happiest of birthdays to you. A reminder, no, this is not a reminder, this is a brand new announcement that the Middle Fork Volunteer Fire Department has put together a fundraiser coming up this Saturday from 10 to 3 in front of the Sagersville IGA. In case you didn't get in on their deep-fried Oreos and funnel cake and pork barbecue and the hamburgers and the cheeseburgers and the nachos, well, you can this Saturday. That's right, fried Oreos and more this Saturday at the Sagersville IGA, 10 till 3, and they've got a special deal on this offer, too. All the dinners are just $5, and that does include your drink. That's Saturday, 10 to 3, at the Sagersville IGA. Revival, I'm told, is happening starting this Sunday night at the Ritt Middle Fork Baptist Church. Sunday night at 6, nightly thereafter next week starting at 7, with Farley Howard and Jim Howard preaching, and this is your invitation to join them for revival at Ritt Middle Fork Baptist Church starting Sunday night. McGoffin County graduating class of 86 has their 30th year reunion set for the Labor Day weekend on the 3rd day of September. And if that sounds like it's a long way away, it's not. If you have any questions, call 859-314-3453. It will be at the Sagersville Renaissance Center in downtown Sagersville. And starting this Friday from 4 to 6, and then Saturday from 11 to 2, and then Monday from 4 to 6 at the McGoffin County Historical Society. You can sign up your kids for the baby and children's pageants for the Heritage Day Festival coming up in McGoffin County in just days. 1 week from tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. So get those kids registered starting this Friday. And get your birthdays, your anniversaries, your announcements to us. Tell me, I'll tell everyone else. It doesn't cost a thing. Just let me know. You can send it either way that you like on your screen, or always drop it off here at the newsroom. And remember, you can always catch the show. It's always on our website at yournewstoday.com. And funeral services brought to you by the McGoffin County Funeral Home, a reminder of those to be held in honor of 78-year-old Eugene Ferris of Middle Fork, who passed away Wednesday, married to Violet Eileen Ferris, who survives. He's also survived by sons and daughters, including Pamela Miller and Teresa Miller of Sagersville. Visitation is this evening and prior to services tomorrow morning at 11. Services will be held tomorrow afternoon at 1. My apologies for Mr. Ferris. Services and visitation from the Sagersville Funeral Home. 96-year-old Dan Mead of Mine Fork will be laid to rest tomorrow. Services start at 1 o'clock in his honor. He's survived by his wife, Mandy Cantrell Mead, sons Ludi, James, Marvin, and Willie Mead, and daughters Mandy Pearl Butcher and Shirley Mead. Visitation is this evening and up until services tomorrow afternoon, all from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. With my apologies, I do not have it typed in, but we do have before us, sadly, the obituary for George Carpenter, who passed away at the age of 75 on yesterday's date. George of Lamaster Drive here in Sagersville was preceded in death by his wife, Sandy Mae Carpenter. He is also survived by sons Tommy, Lawrence, as well as Jeff and their families. George Carpenter served in the Sagersville National Bank as an employee for 42 years until he retired. He also served on the board of directors for 12 years, the vice president for several years as well. He also currently served as a board member for Foothills Communications in Staffordsville. Funeral services for George Carpenter will be held Thursday morning at 11 from the Sagersville Funeral Home. The family will welcome friends tomorrow after 5 and up until services on Thursday. Masonic rites will be conducted Wednesday evening at 7 from the chapel of the Sagersville Funeral Home. Another historic and certainly significant day in the Mountain Parkway expansion project, where crews are continuing to make strides and things are starting to take shape, especially along the newly constructed Route 30 interchange. Just a few days ago, on the 12th, we announced through the project manager, Marshall Carrier, that the Gifford Road bypass was open to through traffic on Gifford Road. The exit and entrance ramps to that Gifford Road area not open as of yet, and they won't be able to until, of course, the lanes of the Mountain Parkway traveling east and west are set in that area. But today comes another significant announcement. Today, crews were setting the concrete and steel bridge beams over Route 30. And they were causing some 10 to 15-minute traffic delays. And as you can see, I was actually there during some downtime, as I believe they were waiting on another arrival of more beams to set over the center span and then on the eastbound side, if you will. But nevertheless, they were busy setting these beams, which will again make another path, a new path, create a new one over the Mountain Parkway or on the Mountain Parkway over Route 30. This is one of the continuing efforts to widen the existing Mountain Parkway corridor and make a safer route for all of us to travel, and much more convenient as well. And we're also seeing work quickly approaching, as some of the preliminary work has already begun, work quickly approaching on the Restaurant Row area, which is set to begin in the next few weeks. Well, this is going to be the last forecast of its kind for a while, and that's just getting us through tonight, where we have humidity levels very comfortable. Temperatures tonight down around 65, not quite as cool as we've seen, but we will see so under mostly clear skies, nothing more than a light wind to speak of. And that's where our luck's going to run out. The heat and humidity, the moist air is going to roll back into town tomorrow. We will see mid-80s return. It will feel a bit hotter, and in fact, on your Wednesday, some ice. I haven't said this before. At least I can't recall saying it in a long time, but isolated sprinkles. That's about the most precipitation you're going to see in the morning before 11, but we will see mostly cloudy skies, and we will see some isolated showers and thunderstorms possible by late tomorrow night. That's to the tune of 10%. So we're going to call it a dry day for the most part, if not for the complete part, and temperatures right around the 85-degree mark. You'll notice the humidity levels tomorrow starting to inch up. Thursday, you will feel them much more, as in fact, we'll have mostly sunny skies, temperatures around 89, but it will feel closer to 95, 96 degrees, and with that extra energy, that heat and humidity, we've got an increased chance of showers to the tune right now of about 20% on your Thursday. Those chances should diminish by Thursday night. Then we've got a weak cold front that comes into play in the latter half of your forecast. And that's the reason for those shower chances that are on the increase. Friday, 89 degrees, 68 for your low, little patchy fog at the onset, otherwise mostly sunny. Saturday, 89 and 69, mostly sunny, partly cloudy, no real mention of any precipitation on your Saturday. And Sunday, temperatures are going to increase. Weak cold front gives us just a slight chance of some showers, hit and miss, but it does nothing to daytime highs. Sunday, a 30% chance of showers, mainly after 5. We're talking about temperatures right around 91 degrees. Factor in a little humidity, it will feel much worse. We're getting back to the upper 80s and 90s, and pretty much what's going to feel like the 90s across the board. I don't see this pattern either breaking for quite some time. That's going to wrap it up for now. My best advice is enjoy the evening as much as possible, because it's not going to be this comfortable for several days. In fact, it may be weeks. We'll just have to wait and see. The heat and humidity, as you heard, is making a return. For now, though, that's our time. Thank you for being a part of it. We'll see you back here tomorrow night for more of Your News Today.